A video about a collagen plant went viral, millions of views. The narrator gave 5 names for what he called one plant, but the comment section caught something. The first picture is not correct. You are confused with bacopa. This video showed 3 different plants. 3 plants, 3 different families. The most watched video about Asia's collagen plant showed the wrong one 3 times. This is the correction. 3 families, 26 centuries of confusion, and a test you can do with 1 leaf. A plant can only help you if you know which plant you are holding. The plant in question is Centella Asiatica. In Vietnam, it is called Rau Ma. In Ayurvedic texts, Manduk Parni. In the global skincare industry, CICA. And in the viral video that confused millions of viewers, it was mixed up with 2 entirely different species. This is not a small mistake. These are 3 different plants from 3 different families. They contain different compounds. They do different things inside the human body. Confusing them is not a naming problem. It is a chemistry problem. The first plant, Centella Asiatica, family Apiaceae, the same family as carrots, celery, and parsley. Its leaves are fan-shaped or kidney-shaped with serrated edges. The stem connects at the edge of the leaf like a handle on a fan. This attachment point is called non-peltate. Inside these leaves are triterpenoid compounds, asiaticoside, madecassoside, asiatic acid, and madecassic acid. These are the molecules that researchers, including McQuart and colleagues in 1990, have linked to collagen synthesis and wound healing. The second plant, Hydrocodone, commonly sold as pennywort, family Araliaceae, a completely different botanical family. Its leaves are round and smooth-edged. The stem connects at the center of the leaf like an umbrella pole through fabric. This attachment is called peltate. Hydrocodone does not contain triterpenoids. It does not have published clinical evidence for collagen synthesis. It is edible. It is not Centella. The third plant, Bacopa monieri, known in parts of India as Brahmi, family Plantaginaceae, yet another different family. Its leaves are small, oval, and grow in opposite pairs along the stem. It contains bacosides, compounds studied for cognitive function and memory, not for skin, not for collagen, an entirely different pharmacological profile. The viral video used images of all 3. The narrator treated them as one. There is one test. Pick up the leaf. Look at where the stem meets the blade. If the stem connects at the edge, you are holding Centella Asiatica. If the stem connects at the center, you are holding pennywort. Different family, different chemistry, different plant. This is the single most important thing you will learn today. Now that you know which plant we are talking about, let us find out where it came from. The archive opens in the Ganges Valley, 26 centuries ago. A surgeon named Sushruta, the man Western medicine would later call the father of plastic surgery, catalogs a small creeping herb in his medical compendium. Fan-shaped leaves, serrated edges, stems that root wherever they touch soil. He records it for wound closure, for skin that refuses to heal, for scars that need to disappear. He calls it Manduk Parni, the frog-leafed plant. He does not call it Brahmi. That name belongs to a different herb entirely, a distinction that would be lost and found and lost again for 26 centuries. In Southeast Asia, villagers tell a story. Wounded tigers would seek out a particular creeping plant. They would roll in its leaves. Within days, the wounds closed. The villagers named it tiger grass. The story is a legend. There are no peer-reviewed studies on tiger self-medication with Centella. But the villagers were right about the chemistry. The plant they watched tigers seek contains Asiatica, a compound that modern studies suggest may promote wound closure in human tissue. In China, the Shennong Bensao Jing documented it for wound healing and longevity. As the plant spread across Southeast Asia, each culture gave it a name. Each name sounded different. Each name referred to the same species, and occasionally to the wrong one. In 1942, French physicians working in Madagascar extracted the active compounds from a local wound-healing plant. The Malagasy people had used it for generations. The French turned it into a pharmaceutical product, Madacasol. It was licensed. It was sold in European hospitals. For 80 years, Western medicine used the extract of a plant that grew freely in tropical gardens across 3 continents. The product had a name. The plant did not one that Westerners recognized. In 1990, Pennywort and colleagues published what may be the first study directly linking Centella triterpenoids to collagen synthesis in human fibroblasts. In 2014, Bilka and colleagues published a systematic review of its dermatological applications. In 2022, the European Medicines Agency published a formal monograph, 26 centuries of use. Finally, a Western stamp. 26 centuries, 50 names, 3 species confused as one. But the real question is not what history called it. It is what the chemistry actually does. That answer is coming. In Saigon, it is not a supplement. It is not a serum. It is a glass of Ralmada from a cart on Le Tan Ton Street. 5,000 dong, about 20 cents. A grandmother blends the leaves with sugar and crushed ice. Children drink it after school. Construction workers drink it at noon. No one calls it Centella Asiatica. No one calls it CICA. They call it Rauma, the same word their great-grandmothers used. The same glass, the same recipe. The year does not matter. It could be 1965. It could be yesterday. In Sri Lanka, children eat it before school, not as medicine, as breakfast. Kola kenda, rice porridge stirred with fresh centella leaves, a squeeze of coconut, a pinch of salt. In Thailand, bai bua bak appears in yum salads. In southern India, valarai kirai is ground into chutney and served with rice. Not medicine. Monday afternoon, Tuesday breakfast, Wednesday lunch. 500 million people eating a plant most of the Western world has never heard of. The question is not why they eat it. The question is why you don't. Nature did not design one molecule. It designed a team. 4 triterpenoid compounds, each with a different assignment. Studies suggest that Asiatica may stimulate fibroblast activity, the cells responsible for producing collagen, specifically type 1 and type 3, the structural proteins your skin loses about 1% of every year after 30. Madacasol appears to calm inflammation, the redness, the irritation, the biochemical signals associated with skin under stress. Asiatic acid does something different. While the first 2 build and calm, this one reinforces. Think of it as the scaffolding contractor, strengthening the extracellular matrix, the framework that holds every cell in position. And madacasic acid has shown potential in protecting keratinocytes, the cells that form the outermost barrier of your skin. 4 molecules, 4 missions. One plant designed all of them. These findings draw from research published by Pennywort and colleagues in 1990 and a systematic review by Bilka and colleagues in 2014. The mechanism? Simplified. Triterpenoids penetrate the outer skin layers and reach the dermis. There, studies suggest they may signal fibroblasts to increase collagen production. The plant does not produce collagen. It may help your cells produce their own. Now, the retinol comparison. The viral video claimed Centella offers comparable wrinkle reduction with 1/3 the side effects. The retinol market is worth $7 to $8 billion annually. Its side effects are well documented: irritation, peeling, sun sensitivity. We searched for the peer-reviewed study behind that specific claim. We found studies on Centella and Collagen. We found studies on retinol and wrinkles. What we did not find is a published head-to-head comparison in a major dermatology journal that confirms 1/3 the side effects. If that study exists, send it to us. We will update this video and cite it by name. We would rather lose the dramatic claim than lose your trust. If you have found the study we could not, drop it in the comments. In 2010, Korean skincare brands began exporting products labeled CICA. Western consumers bought them without knowing what CICA meant. It meant Centella Asiatica, a $25 serum containing an extract of a $3 plant. By 2024, Korean skincare exports to the United States had grown over 50%. The plant had not changed. The packaging had. What 500 million people grew in clay pots and garden edges, the beauty industry sold in glass bottles with minimalist fonts. It was not hidden, it was fragmented. 50 common names across 12 languages, 3 species confused as one, botanical identity lost in centuries of regional naming. The problem was not suppression, it was babble. If this kind of investigation matters to you, the archive grows every week. Before you plant anything, verify what you are planting. The leaf test from earlier applies here, but the safest approach is simpler. Buy from a nursery that labels the plant by its Latin name, Centella Asiatica. Common names are unreliable. Pennywort sells 3 different genera depending on the country. Gotu kola is sometimes applied to hydrocotyle species that contain none of the triterpenoids responsible for the research we just described. When in doubt, check the leaf. Stem at the edge, fan-shaped blade, serrated margin. That is your plant. Centella Asiatica grows outdoors year-round in USDA zones 7 through 11. In colder climates, it thrives as a container plant, a kitchen windowsill, a bathroom shelf, anywhere with indirect light and consistent moisture. Use a wide, shallow pot, 8 to 10 inches across. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. Partial shade. Week 1, a small cluster. Week 4, runners begin to emerge. Week 8, the pot is half full. Week 12, you are harvesting. Centella does not grow the way most plants grow. It sends out stolons, horizontal runners that creep along the soil surface. Every few centimeters, a runner touches down, roots form, a new plant emerges. 1 becomes 5. 5 become 20. 20 become a permanent supply. A starter plant costs $3 to $5. A single CICA serum costs $25 to $45 per bottle, $50 to $135 per year. Now, what you need to know before you use it. Centella Asiatica belongs to the Apiaceae family. If you are allergic to carrots, celery, or parsley, same family. You may react. Traditional texts and the European Medicines Agency both flag Centella during pregnancy. If you are pregnant or nursing, consult your physician before use. Centella may interact with sedatives, anticoagulants, and hepatotoxic medications. If you take any of these, speak with your doctor first. Before applying any plant preparation to your skin, patch test. Inside of your forearm, 24 hours. No shortcuts. This is not medical advice. We document plants. For treatment decisions, consult your physician. For eating, the simplest methods are the oldest. Fresh leaves in salads, blended into smoothies, wrapped in spring rolls, or steeped as tea. Or the original, crushed with sugar and ice. Rau Mada, 20 cents. The recipe has not changed. The archive closes. But Centella Asiatica keeps spreading. By stolon, by runner, by memory. It has been creeping across 3 continents for 2,000 years, through wars, through famines, through the rise and fall of every empire that tried to patent a molecule. Confusion, correction, cultivation. The remembering begins. Next time, the archive opens on another plant your garden center sells under the wrong name, and what happens when you grow the right one.